Hello.
Hi, Captain. Good to see you.
Okay. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay. No, I can't get him to watch it. He finds Boogie to be so disgusting he refused to watch it. But he did see the job part, yeah. I did get him to watch that. Ah, okay, Jeffrey. I hear you. No problem. Okay, I think we're just going to go back to the lodge here. Maybe we won't get attacked. I don't know. So I'm watching the Oregon game, but it looks like if Oregon, assuming Oregon scores here, which I'm sure they will, that's basically ball game. So
we used to
yeah.
wonder if life was unique.
Jeffrey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Not only is it not, but it seems to take every opportunity to emerge.
If you're a victim of the recent attack,
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Alright, I guess that's probably ball game. So I mean, it doesn't even matter. Even if Oregon lost this game, we're still going to play them in the Pac-12 title game. We just are.
If you don't mind, I need some time to think.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis until we
Like, even if Oregon loses their next two games, they're probably going to be in the championship game. And honestly, same for Washington. I guess Oregon State could get in, conceivably, but man, I don't see it. Oregon State looked pretty good today, though. I guess the issue would be if one of us loses before the Pac-12 title game and then wins the Pac-12 title game, we wouldn't get in the playoff. That's the interesting part, I guess.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
I am still angry at Tupo Talu, or whatever the fuck his name is, for that shit he pulled today, man.
But I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
My negatives on Bo Nix are I don't think he's going to be accurate in an NFL offense. He's got a big arm, but he's good at like stuff deep down the field, and he's good at stuff that's short. But in an NFL offense where you need to throw intermediate passes, I don't think he's going to be accurate enough.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
I don't mind taking a detour to gather data. Only thing we'd lose is time, really.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Yeah, I mean, Florida State, if Miami's good quarterback didn't get hurt today, they may have lost.
Dusty, let's talk.
So, I don't know. I mean, I can understand that the committee's probably going to be like, we're not going to drop them until they lose no matter what, but I think this is a time to really think about this. Close. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna sleep for like 16 hours. Joe Milton's arm is so good, man. Like, I'm never... Like, you will go... You can go years without seeing an arm like that. Yeah, I saw the Jaden Daniels stat line. That was pretty crazy.
About time you got up.
I missed most of it, 12 Man for Life. I was busy.
Finally, you're up. Let's go.
Come on, Caleb. Go get a quick touchdown here so I don't change the channel. I don't want to change the channel. Wait, can I even change the channel? What else is on? Are there any other games on right now? Yeah. Okay, that game's not any better, and that game's not any better, and okay. Everything sucks right now. Is there any good basketball on? No. Okay, we just got nothing to watch. Nothing to say. I don't know, 12 Man for Life. That's, I think, a subjective thing.
The Embassy District is a controversial place.
Yes, exactly. It's like
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Jaden Daniels is starting to make a move for like round 2, I think. Or I'm sorry, day 2. He could be like a round 3 guy. Cam Ward's fallen off lately. I think that's very clearly the case. Like, I think it's very fair to point out he's been struggling for a while now.
Why don't you
I still like
exactly
him,
what it is that brought you two here?
That team is really bad.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
To my knowledge, Milroe is not a real NFL quarterback, 12-man for life. I haven't seen that much of him, but I'm not high on him.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path of discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment.
Okay, Snacks may have gone to bed, I'm not sure. So he may not be here tonight, we'll see.
And the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there.
I did not
put my finger on
see
it.
Macmillan, no.
Maybe the answer
I don't think
will
he got
become
targeted,
clear when we
or I
have
definitely
more.
would have noticed.
The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers.
I mean, I guess that's a
are
good
more
indicator
enigmatic,
for next week, right?
But there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships.
I don't know,
I
like,
visited
how
her
good
a
do you
couple
guys
of
think Oregon
times.
State is?
Hopefully, she'll be willing
Is he-
to talk
are they
to
better
you
than Utah?
as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Like, given that we got in a little bit of a dogfight with Utah, should we be concerned about Oregon State? Like, how are we supposed to feel about this one? I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. Well, USC in the red zone. Not too late to make it a little bit of a game. Well, yeah, Milton's not a good quarterback yet. That's why we can maybe get him in like the 5th round or something.
Working at the office.
That's what makes him so intriguing. That's the thing. That's why I like him so much. He's going to be cheap.
So interstellar affairs is honestly...
I will say, though, that Utah offense turned themselves off in the second half. Like, I know the weather got a little bit worse, but what happened in that second half? They just couldn't do anything after it looked so easy. For the first half. Well, that's an incredible catch, even if he didn't get in.
Every time I see that statue,
The thing is, Cam Ward dropped back like 60 times, 60-something times in this game. So his rushing numbers are not really impactful. I'm sorry, passing numbers are not impactful because he needed 8 billion attempts to get it. There was no efficiency whatsoever. So it's starting to get less and less impressive for me.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security.
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols. How the hell does a whole...
A visitor? I have all the company I need. A visitor? Jokes. You come to hear about Varun. Like the guards. Like the Keeper.
we were going to wait for your book, but it keeps getting delayed.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Well, that's my cue. Today I'll be playing the good side of the investigative duel, clearly. We're here to listen and learn. We'd like to hear about the Pilgrim, but go ahead with anything that's on your mind. I'd suggest starting with any threats that get them out of the way. But you do you.
It is not an answer, for there is no question. The Great Serpent will come. All concerns are meaningless in the face of the oblivion he will assuredly bring. You wish to speak of the Keeper's Pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the Unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the Unbeliever down. But the Unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan. the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
I don't expect to beat any of those teams. Like, we can maybe beat Florida State, but our defense just isn't there. And you know what? That's okay. If we make the playoff, I consider that a very successful season.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. I wanted to talk to you about.
I do not have time.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for. Looks like you've got some fines to clear up. You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property you have on you.
Oh, damn it. I had a bunch of stolen ammo. Whatever. You pieces of shit. You're lucky I don't kill every single one of you. My God. Oh, man. Ooh, Trojans touchdown. Let's make it a game. Give me something to watch.
Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's
Oh, great. Look at me, I'm glitched. Alright, I don't think USC could play Oregon 10 times and come up with 2 straight defensive stops, but that's what they need. What was our defensive rank last year? We were worse on defense last year than this year, right? We had to be. There were some games last year that were just unwatchable.
You might want. Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours.
Dude, I just gave you like 5 minutes to yap about a bunch of crap that I don't care about. Oh my God.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you? Did Keeper Aquilus send you? Oh boy.
Yes, he sent us to talk to you about, what was it, a Unity Pilgrim, I believe?
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton.
Okay, so can we, like, permanently remove J.J. McCarthy from the Heisman race after today? When Michigan was able to beat a top 10 team with J.J. McCarthy doing literally nothing? Like, shouldn't that just, like, close the book on him? Can we just, like, disqualify him from winning the Heisman this year no matter what?
And there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim, but since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward.
Delay of
And it kinda
game on
goes
the
on like that.
defense.
He comes back
see that
every
day.
week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Problem with the company is
We're doing the best we can here.
and I don't mean
We're no reliant.
it's a performance, like acting.
Okay, what seems to be the problem? Not sure what you'd expect.
You know,
Alright.
I like the terrible uniforms so much. I might actually become a barista. They're always about a million
Man, looking back on it, how did we stymie Oregon's offense the way that we did in that game? Like, with our defense being what it is, how did we limit Oregon's offense to 30 points or whatever the hell it was? 30, 33?
Heck of a day, isn't it?
Yeah, 33. How did we do that?
You might want to.
If this shift doesn't end soon, my
Like, I watched that whole game and I can't remember how we managed to do that.
What?
Yeah, JS, I finished watching it earlier today. I watched it earlier today. I mean, look, you're not supposed to watch that thing and feel sorry for him. You're not.
War memorial. We can stop to pay respects, if you'd like.
If you watch that and you feel sorry for him, then you're a sucker, I think. How can you possibly watch that and feel sorry for him? I'm sorry, but if you do, you're a sucker. You're one of the people he preys on so he can make the little bit of money that he does make. Well, even 1st and 20 can't stop the Oregon Ducks.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn?
I mean, in that doc, he basically admits, I know I'm going to die soon because I'm morbidly obese, so I don't feel the need to make myself better about anything or actually try to improve my situation because who cares? I'm about to die. I may as well just eat McDonald's and Taco Bell every day. Yeah, he did. He did. Like, I'll be right back, guys. Give me a few minutes. Need to take a short break. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, the documentary is 100% trying to make him look pathetic. I don't think that documentary is trying to convince people that he's somebody to feel bad for. Yeah, I did see that, David. I saw that this morning. I mean, honestly, I don't have a problem with it. I don't. As a coach, it's your job to motivate your players however you can. And this happens to be the ammunition they have right now, and they're using it. I can't hate on it.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds the belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it? So you're committed to keeping yourself from seeing unity as anything other than a rational objective, a goal you're bound to reach.
And you're committed to creating an arbitrary definition of the unity based on what? Dreams? Vague feelings?
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit.
Yeah, like there's that one part
Go.
near the end of the documentary
Find the truth.
when he's listing out his monthly expenses.
Maybe a few minutes.
And a lot of it is like stupid bullshit. And then he says like, but then at the end he's like, I had to buy Diablo 4, I had to buy Final Fantasy 16, I had to buy Breath of the Wild. Like, why? Does Boogie stream? Is he like a variety streamer? Does he make a bunch of money off new games? I don't think so. I think he just makes videos every now and then. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't stream those games, so he definitely doesn't have to have the new games. It's not like it's part of his business. Like, at least when Darkside Phil says something like that, he has a leg to stand on. Because he actually does stream those games, and he depends on those games for his income.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the documentary is edited to be manipulative, but they show her, like, mowing the lawn and clipping tree branches. She's like a 20-year-old girl, and he's 48 years old, and he's having the 20-year-old girl do that. That's so crazy. I can't believe Boogie allowed that documentary to be made. Like, he doesn't realize how
It's good to be home, right?
bad
Okay.
it makes her.
And me.
Him look. Is he really unaware how terrible, what a terrible person he looks like?
Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no. Guarantees.
Bring all weapons online. Wrong place, wrong time. Shit. It's a bandit! Bandit! Yeah, right. Scanning. Speed up the drive! We're leaving. Sorry. Faster! Please, don't kill me! Thank you.
Man, this ship is awesome.
Mantis? What's a mantis?
This ship gets me out of so many fights. Fucking hilarious. Oh, I missed a 2-point conversion. What happened?
You know I appreciate data collection. It's safe, it's smart, it's valuable.
Oregon got the 2-point conversion, so yep. Nothing to say. It really does mystify me that the pass rush took a full half to get going today. Like, what was up with that? Yeah, it did. I'm still annoyed he got away with some of them, man. He should have a game-ending pick 6 on his ledger. And we messed it up in the dumbest way possible. God damn. That better not happen again. Like, what do you even say to that player in the locker room? Like, how do you even treat that? Yeah, I remember that one. That should have been picked off. It's not everything we want it to be. But it is pretty Well, USC's going to get the ball back, so there's still time for a couple of miracles, I guess. It does feel like Oregon is inevitably going to lose another game this year because of their kicker. They don't have a good kicker. Oh, they're going to go for it. And get it pretty easily. So much for that. Yeah, that was a really badly underthrown ball, and couldn't even really get mad at Powell. Well, the thing is, that ball was so badly underthrown, he didn't really have the opportunity to turn around. I'm sure... I don't know. I couldn't get that mad at Powell for that one. Yeah, but I don't know how he could have known to turn around when the ball is that badly underthrown. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else worth watching right now. Let me check and make sure that's still so. Yeah. Yeah, everything's final. Fudge. Fudge!
Upgrades! Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
Isn't USC probably going to get a transfer in, like somebody who doesn't declare this year, like Riley Leonard? Ain't that the outcome here? Like, if Riley Leonard doesn't declare, isn't he going to transfer to, like, UW or Washington or USC or Oregon or something like that?
I have something for you.
need you guys to fix my ship. Wait, am I gonna be super underleveled for this or something? I think I might be. Man, I don't want to do a bunch of level grinding. Whatever, I'm gonna try it, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. God damn it. Dude, once they get a beat on you, you're just screwed. Did it. Huh. I never would have guessed that.
In the mood to catalog? Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit? You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night. Vasco never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel.
I mean, Chicken, this can't be a trap game. We just got blown out last week. How can it be a trap game when you get blown out last week? No, it's definitely not a trap game. It should be impossible to have a trap game when you just lost by 5 touchdowns.
Oh, he's not so simple, actually. He wanted me to work on a social ritual algorithm with him, believe it or not. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And that's not all. My contact really came through for us. Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony. And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts. I tend to agree. It's interesting, but not enough to take it to a lawyer yet. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate archives before. They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk. Oh, good call. I'll relay that to them. Reputation is pretty important for people who work with smugglers. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should study up on the art of cross-examination. Might come in handy at the trial. That's solid advice. Know your actual limitations, and not the ones granted to you by a mysterious superpower. Anyway, let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us. Nice. Scanned data can be fairly valuable. Those are Starborn ruins. You see that, right? We have to get a close-up of that statue. Wow.
I think we need some figure of authority to decide what a trap game is. I feel like people just say trap game for every game. It needs like a strict definition. I think people are starting to lose focus on what a trap game is. You know? I feel like we need some higher authority to step in and be like, okay, these are the rules for defining a trap game. You know? I feel like what trap game has become is an excuse for why a team loses a game they should have won. Like, whenever you lose a game that you should have won, they just go, oh, it was a trap game. Oh. have any? Okay, yeah, no, I don't.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Hey, you might want this. Need something? Yes.
Alien sandwich? That's what you were yapping at me about? Judas, come on, man. I'm a busy individual.
Need some work done? You should inspect your ship for... You were able to land it, so I'm sure whatever is broken can be fixed. Okay, no problem.
Ooh, I think we gotta do it. Yes. Okay. What is it? An electron beam. I'm waiting for Schefter or somebody to tweet about like Jordan Brooks and stuff, but I guess they're kind of expected to play. Anyway, I don't think I can do better than what I have. Yeah, 47. Can I do better than 10 laser? No, not really. Yeah, I think I got the best stuff I can, at least from this place. Where's the cargo bay? Okay, there's the shielded cargo bay. But is that it? You know what? I think this will be okay. Okay, my ships are better now.
Get this place. Home. A lot of undefeated teams didn't get a chance to play the game. Yes.
It can't be. You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go. You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you.
No, this could be interesting.
It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
That's all he's ever done. Miami in 2001 was unstoppable.
Hello. Again.
Alright.
Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you? I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? You mean yet? Go through the Unity 1,000 times and you'll gain a better perspective. I have hopes for you. Higher hopes than the other members of Constellation. They all end up like the emissary.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides. Bingo.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I know we are not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it's not an easy experience to describe. But the Unity... You will be leaving this universe. Maybe that's why it...
The Unity is meant for whomever. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way. That is all I ask. I hope you see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
It depends. I mean, do they lose to Alabama? Because then I'm sure Alabama gets in.
New Atlantis is the shining beacon of humanity these days, so they say. I'd argue that the beacon of humanity should be measured in our overall survival.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, let's see if he has anything better. Wait, what? Hold on. Electron beam. I guess they're the same thing. No. Yes. I may need that, baby boy.
Be scanned as you enter the city. Okay, no bounty.
What's new? This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
I guess the good news is there's no reason why our defense can't get better down the line. It's not like we have one of these coaches that is allergic to a good defense, like Lincoln Riley, but man, I can't believe how bad it is.
If you want to talk, make it quick. I think I'm late for Noelle's
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know. To Sarah. Thank you. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Got it. Okay, so I guess I'll do that next. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. I mean, if we get McMillan and Turner back, do you think we can beat Oregon? Right now, Oregon just... They feel different, man. I gotta be honest. Oregon just... feels like they're on a new level.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to sink in. Want to go over this whole multiple universe thing for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Explains why the Starborn want the artifact so bad. Get them all, and you've got a gateway to infinity.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
You know it. Now, once everyone's head stops spinning from all of this, we can get back to work.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen. These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there.
Morale in the lodge has immeasurably.
Yeah, I don't really feel like Texas is that much of a threat. I don't know. I know they're there, but... And I know they got Ewers back, and he'll probably be better going forward, but I don't view Texas as that much of a threat. I don't see it. I have no idea what to make of the Heisman race right now. I kind of feel like, honestly...
That is convenient, but riding right after eating...
Jaden Daniels should probably win the Heisman. His team just probably isn't good enough. Like, Jaden Daniels has the best numbers.
What? Oh. Sorry.
Well, yeah, that's going to be the question. Can LSU win a Heisman Trophy given their record. Well, the thing is, Caleb won the Heisman last year with 3 losses. Is there really that big of a difference between a 3-loss team and a 4-loss team?
Come aboard. Find your seats. Your belongings.
Oh, that's true. If that's true, I don't know if that is or not. Penix didn't even make it to New York last year, right? He wasn't even a finalist. He'll definitely make it to New York at least this year, but I'm no longer convinced he's going to win it. Like, today he was good, but that completion percentage, people are going to look at that, man. The good news is at least JJ fucking McCarthy won't win it. That would have been a joke. If JJ McCarthy won the Heisman, that would have been beyond disgusting, man. So at least that's probably over with.
There's that little sad dot. Oh, low gravity. I love that feeling.
Man, I really think I'd freak the fuck out if I ever was on the moon. If I was on the moon and I looked up and I saw the Earth and think, you know, that's where I live, I think it would fucking freak me out. Oh, shit. Hold on. Test, test, test. Okay, let me check it on my end here. Test, 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 test. I'm not seeing any issues, David. Huh. Weird. Alright. So anyway, I saw a tweet the other day that said the Mariners are expected to be the favorites to get Ohtani, and then I saw the exact same tweet from another account that said it was the Cubs. So now I'm kind of thinking there's like a meme where every single team is getting put in a tweet that says Team X is considered to be the favorites to get Ohtani. Like, I didn't even think a team like the Cubs were a possibility because he wanted to stay on the West Coast, but I mean, I'm assuming it's just like this thing where it's like they're trying to clickbait as many people as possible. So they just do every single team. I don't know though. Maybe it was real, I don't know. But I did see the Mariners one and I saw the Cubs one. So, I don't know. It's gotta mean something, I guess. Maybe that something is just people are trying to clickbait. Oh, I have the Moonface key? I thought I didn't have it.
Looks like everybody evacuated fast.
Yeah, Ryan Bliss might be the guy. There's been a lot of excitement around him. I'm for it. I'm not against it.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch.
Do it.
All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
What's the plan with Canzone, though? Like, that, I still gotta figure that one out, man. Like, what are we doing with Canzone?
anyone leave some food out before we left?
The Brewers made the playoffs and lost to the team that made the World Series. Why are they in fire sale mode? That's an interesting decision. Well, we know we can't sign Nelson Cruz, so...
It's NASA. It's actually NASA. This is one of the towers that got us to safety among the stars. Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
I mean, the Yankees wouldn't spend the money for it. They barely spent the money for Aaron Judge. Their best Yankee player in like 20 years. And they didn't even want to pay him. Are they going to fire Aaron Boone, by the way? They're keeping Aaron Boone, right? Like, that's embarrassing, too. Aaron Boone sucks.
Dusty. Dusty. Let's talk. Lay it on me.
Best pitcher since Babe Ruth.
Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Victor, to see what is going on. His team has station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what
Was
we were
that your
actually
stomach
talking
or
about.
mine?
Then I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Looks like a structural collapse of the underlying strata. Typical of karst topography. They had a museum, but this whole place is a museum now.
If we get Soto,
Anyway,
he has to
looks like an
DH.
exit at the end of the
We
hall.
cannot put him in the field at T-Mobile Park. He's going to be atrocious. He's going to make Teoscar look like Ichiro. That's the thing. If you get Soto, you cannot put him in the field. Does Soto strike out a lot, or am I thinking of somebody else? Okay.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry,
Dusty.
Judith.
Dusty.
Not here, okay?
Let's talk.
Somewhere
What's on your mind?
I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
Final days of humanity on Earth must have been a special sort of hell for hopeful scientists. Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay? Talk to me. This is the... No kidding. This explains some... Their disorgan. We never rule. True. Or... But it all... You might lose your... What? No. Just part of my process. Of course, at our entire... Why would we stop? Obviously. It's a huge It's not like dying. This is... Anytime. You're guiding... It's not on... You know where to find me. Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
My god, the companions in this game are annoying. Just shut the fuck up. We're doing important stuff right now and you want to talk about your stupid dead wife? Like, shut up. Please. For 2 minutes. Damn. Thought I had it. Oh, okay, I do have it.
You're done? Impressive. Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
Oh my god, dude. Literally 30 seconds ago. You... Jesus Christ. They gotta patch in some way to just tell them to shut the fuck up. Permanently, like, I don't want to hear about your personal shit. right guy. I don't think so. I don't think so.
My sensors are picking up suspicious activity.
Get your ass over here, dude.
Do you have time to talk? You know where to...
Are you kidding me?
Do you have time to talk?
Okay, fine.
Thanks. So, and I've got... Marvelous. As it so happens, he sent me the... Hello, Captain.
Oh my god, I can't tell him to not follow me. What the hell? Like, I don't want him to follow me. He's gonna give away my position. Whatever.
Be advised that hostiles.
Oh yeah? Love it. Let's go.
Do I not have any med packs? Oh, that's really bad. If I don't have any med packs. No, I do. Totally do.
Catastrophic.
Oh, well, look at that. Vasco definitely takes after this side of the family.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what is Jaden Daniels doing wrong? Like, what more can he do? It's just hard to look at that and go, he doesn't deserve it. would have been if I'd snuck around. He probably needed to land a trademark win when he played Alabama, and it didn't happen. He didn't even play great against Alabama, honestly. So, that was the chance.
Imagine if they hadn't been able to convince people to invest this much. I wonder if humanity would still be here.
Project Log. Dr. Victor Isa.
Project Log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives. Expeditions to...
The artifact isn't far now.
Beyond.
But look at all this stuff.
Overwhelming.
Simply astounding.
Worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
The hell is that noise? There you are.
Hey, Captain. Let me carry that.
never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects. Seems like ancient history now.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know that.
So it wasn't just a fluke?
I was young
terrible
when I
but
first headed the
inevitable
retrieval team
disaster?
with an odd gravitational
Grav
anomaly on
drive?
Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it
Now,
than I did.
let's see what's in there. Sure.
We've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
That was a weird noise. Aha! Hi there! Sure! I got some time. It'll heal. Is that all? Okay, that hurt. Come and get it. Adorable. Great.
The artifacts are ours. The artifacts are ours.
Sorry, Barrett. I filled you full of bullets there. Man, that's my best gun by far. I'm almost out of fucking ammo on it. Okay, how do I get up there? Maybe I can run? Okay, good. God damn.
Infinity clocked out the unworthy.
These guys are assholes.
Carrying a lot. Do you want to take a moment to shuffle things around?
Well, there you are.
Excuse. Let's see if I...
Alright, a glitch in my favor. Oh. Alright, guys. I think that's going to do it for tonight. Probably some story stuff that's about to happen. I'm not going to get into it now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.